Vegas teaches you more than any other city and venue in the world, because the truth is you'll go out and 2/3 of that room will be your room, which is great. So, as Frank would say, none of my people here, and you'd be like, there's some of my familiar faces, and they know my music, but then 1/3 of that room is just read a review. So that is where you really have to truly check your ego at the door and be like, all right, I'm here to entertain you. And then in a strange way, that's where the love of what you do comes back, because you're like, I'm going to make sure that you are going to love this show. And I think that's the strange dichotomy of Vegas. It's one of the hardest cities in the world to play, but it is also the city that reminds you of why you're doing it, and that is to entertain and hopefully elevate and transport your audience. Musicians and entertainers in this town, we're not robots. We can't just suddenly be expected to turn it back on. We've had loss in our lives too. We've been financially crucified. Many people that don't have a global audience like myself have really felt it. And we're not robots. We are emotional people just like everybody else. In fact, in some ways, we're probably more emotional because we draw on emotion to write songs and lyrics and then perform them from a place that comes from a very deep rooted emotional place. It's called the entertainment capital of the world. And I think there's never been a more vivid understanding of what that actually means. It's not the restaurant capital of the world. It's not the dog park capital of the world. In fact, but I do love my dog park here. But it's the entertainment capital of the world, and that is what brings in the big numbers. You know, after my show, I'd say, "Hey guys, I'm going to Sushi Roku. It's a great place if you fancy a late night bite." And after my show, the restaurant would be full. And I was there recently, and they were like, we need more Matt Goss shows because, you would always bring an audience. I mean, entertainers support local businesses here, not just the big, fabulous places. I started to sit on my piano and go up into my studio and just start to play around with some things, and I just started to write song after song after song, and I think I'm one song away from completing the album, and it's definitely turning into something that I purposefully have wanted to create hit records, not just an album. And that isn't selling out, that isn't just trying to write commercial music. It's me as an artist remembering that feeling when I would have those big #1 records in the past and go, I want to find a path back to that place because I love pop music and I love commercial music. But I wanted to write commercial music that was also emotionally intelligent. So I've really been lucky enough to work with people like Jacob Bunton, Jay Rustin, Dave O'Day, some really, really great people, and Babyface. So I'm very, very blessed to be able to work with some incredible people, but I'm also blessed to feel very prolific as a writer right now. I can't wait to get this out, and I'm not letting anyone hear it because I want it to come out as a complete body of work with videos and everything. It's really, really special. I'm very proud of it.